All right, it's another beautiful Tuesday in the capital city of Nigeria and seat of government, Abuja. The program is Rotary The Way to Be. It is a production of the Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory, and we like to say in the Rotary world, we say Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all Rotarians, because this is the beginning of a new era, a beginning of so many promises that, the year will unfold, and you get to know all about that. And the reason why you get to know all about that is because there's been a change of guard. There's been a change in the command structure of Rotary. We now have a new district governor in District 9125. We also have a new president in the Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory. My name is Salihu Ibrahim Kindo. Good morning and welcome. We'll take a break. When we come back, you will meet my guest.
Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory presents the first Rotary International Interactive Radio and Television program titled Rotary The Way to Be, now showing on the combined service of ASO Radio and Television every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Join us as we analyze the history, the ABC, and the core values of Rotary on ASO Radio 93.5 FM Abuja, ASO Television Star Times Channel 127, Free TV Channel 507, and UHF Channel 38. Rotary International. Service above self.
All right, if you're just tuning in, the program is Rotary The Way to Be. Of course, when I say Happy New Year, I'm talking about the new Rotary year. And the new Rotary year comes with so many things. From next week, this is the last time that you are going to be seeing the montage that you've just seen now. The montage is actually the signature tune. That this is the last time you're going to be seeing, the last program that you're going to be seeing that montage, because that montage speaks to the theme of last year, which is open opportunity. There is a new theme now because there is a new DG, and you will see a lot of changes. So all these things that you are seeing behind me, the open opportunities that you are seeing behind me, which is actually the backdrop, will change to the new theme. All right, I did mention that I've got very interesting personalities in the studios. Of course, the number one Rotarian in District 9125 is in the studios with us. He is the district governor of this award-winning district. Ayo Oyedokun is our new district governor, and he will speak to this new theme that we're talking about. My DG, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning. I'm grateful to have you here to me.
Thank you very much. And again, of course, the lady that took over from me, it's not her first time here. She's been here, and now she is my president. My president, good morning and welcome to the program. Ngozi Okirika Igwekwe. Good morning.
Good morning, my IPP.
And congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's go straight to the meat of the entire program for today. DG, congratulations. And let me say that for starters, when you say there is a change of guard, I was thinking that like PDG Joshua will always say, there is no amount of Ghana must go that will give you a second time. And, Jumoke didn't get a second time. You came in. First and foremost, I want you to tell us a little bit about the structure, and why, because I also understand that there is a president-elect, and you just had a president, a governor-elect and a governor-elect nominee. So maybe just give us that structure before we go to the main thing so that people don't get confused.
All right, thank you very much once again, and happy new Rotary year, as you have rightly said. And we all know that Rotary International, it's, let's say, financial year or Rotary year is from July to June of every year, 1st of July to 30th of June. So in every club, there's always a change in baton. For every district, there's always a change in baton. And for Rotary International, there's always a change in baton, in which 36 months prior, you would have known that you are going to take over. You know, so 36 months ago, I knew that I will be installed as the district governor on the 1st of July. And definitely, when that day comes, nothing could have changed it because it's already cast in stone. So seamlessly, we change over batons because you are aware, you know, ahead that you are going to be the one to lead the organization, you know, for that period.
So 2 years ago, you knew you were going to be governor?
Yes, 2 years ago.
And let's talk about preparation, you know, because it didn't just come like, okay, well, you know, it's an act of God, so they just gave it to you straight, you know, or somebody passed on and you had to take over. It means that you must have prepared 2 years to become district governor. Tell us about that process.
Well, the process is about you working as a truckeye. We have the district governor, we have the district governor-elect, and we have the district governor nominee. And there are specific roles. In Rotary, we don't have spare tires. You know, everybody has a function that you have to play. You know, so for the district governor, he will have to incorporate the district governor-elect in his program. The district governor nominee is also incorporated in most of the programs. There are committees that they are supposed to add. You know, these are a process that they need to start building up themselves, you know, to start their own leadership, you know, when the time comes. So it's a stage, it's a process, it's gradual, and you will definitely be learning, you know, with the current district governor at any point in time.
Let me, before I get to my president, you know, because she's got so much to talk about, you know, it was a fantastic, you know, change of baton and all that. We're going to talk about that. But again, let me still stay with the DG. And now, because it is you who will actually unveil this theme, we need you to unveil the theme, to tell us the theme for this year, because last year was open opportunities, and that's what is behind me. From next week, this thing is not going to be behind me again. It's going to be the new theme. So do us the honor of unveiling the new theme, and then we can take it off from there.
Thank you very much. The new theme from 1st of July 2021 to 30th of June 2022 is Serve to Change Lives.
Serve to change lives. It's on that note that I'll come straight to my own president. President, once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How prepared are you?
Prepared?
Yes.
I've taken over, so I'm ready to roll.
Wow, I like that. I like that. Now, tell us, you know, how it's been all this while, you know, because why I said how prepared are you is because your DG is here, right? And I know that, you know, you went to PETS and you've attended one or two things, and by now I'm sure that your batteries will be running down, because every day is either the secretary or the DG or somebody keeps bombarding your phones and telling you you have no reason to fail because you've got resources at the district level and you can always do all those things. So tell us about that.
Well, thank you, my IPP. Congratulations to you too. It's not easy to hand over. We are prepared to face the challenge ahead of us. No doubt about that. We have been trained effectively, intellectually, administratively, financially, on how to be a good leader. So we're prepared to step into that shoes as leading this club, our club, this district to a greater level. And like I told you the last time I was here, there are two major things that that the district talks about when you talk of leadership. Membership, how well are you ready to grow your members? And my district governor, who is sitting by me, and he has given us a target that come 30th June 2022, we would have taken this district to a number that is almost double what it is now. Yes, so by the grace of God, all presidents are working hard to ensure that is done. Talk of foundation, you have to get giving. Rotary is all about giving. You give to foundation, you give, you don't even know who you are giving for. You don't understand. So we are ready as much as possible, working with the team of the year, Serve to Change Life, to change as many lives as possible in the process of ensuring that the 7 area of focus is captured during the year.
I like that. But of course, we'll come back to you, so that we talk about all these things that you've just mentioned. But let me get the DG to also unveil the vision, the mission, and the objective, of this Rotary year that you are going to be superintending over everything that we need to see in 2021, 2022.
All right, thank you very much. Well, Rotary International has its vision, and for our districts, one of the things that we are going to do is to do more to be able to grow more.
Okay.
And one of the things that we are going to do to grow more is increase our membership. Our district covers 23 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, and covers thousands and thousands of kilometers to cover at any point in time.
Yeah.
We are trying to grow Rotary in all nooks and corners of these 23 states, so that everywhere there's no Rotary, we have some states within our district that needs additional clubs, additional Rotarians to be included, and we will need to do more in these areas to be able to grow more. And the essence of us doing more and to grow more is for us to be able to divide the district further so that it can become a manageable size.
Okay.
Currently, it might take the district governor close to 4 months to be able to cover all the locations.
Yeah.
And by us being able to increase our membership to now redistrict, it's going to do us well. And we'll now be able to put more to be able to do more interventions in our community. Another thing we need to do, as my club president have said, is we need to give more.
Okay.
There's more to give to be able to do more in the society.
Okay.
There's more challenges that are building up. There's more interventions that need to be made. And these are the areas that we want to do more to be able to intervene the more. One of the things that we are going to do is the girl empowerment.
Okay.
We are so much confident that we must intervene in the empowerment of girls. Okay. So we are going to do projects, we are going to do activities that will be centered around empowerment of girls in every area that we find any Rotarian in our district. So these are some of the things that we have in plan, to do in this Rotary year that we have started.
All right, DJ, I'll come back to you because I like that word redistricting. I want us to talk about that so that people will have an idea of exactly what you are talking about. Now, I'm happy that somebody that, behind him, we call him PDG Foundation. He's going to be he's going to be on set very soon. He doesn't know that we call him that, so don't tell him. All right. Now, DG just said something, empowerment of the girl child. And one of the things that we did, collectively as a club, was the commissioning of a toilet, a 6-unit toilet, which, again, we did that because we were told that, girls were being raped, because the school didn't have a toilet, so they will have to go to, the bush or somewhere to ease themselves. And, you have a lot of pedophiles there. And so they were raping the girls, and a lot of girls were also not coming to school, and we built that. Then we also did another project that is the PADOP project. Now, you spearheaded that PADOP project, and you told me that it's something that you want to sustain. Now, tell us a little about this particular, project that the DG is talking about, because I see that you're very passionate about the girl child. Of course, I know you have 2 beautiful girls in your house, I hope Mark Moses is not aware, but then I'm sure it's something that you want to talk about.
Yes, my IPP and my DG. Our program for this year is centered, one of them, around the girl child, and it's a car that I want to drive to a higher level.
Okay.
Like you said, we partnered up the girl child during the last one of those our projects, but I'm taking it higher now. There are 1 or 2 girls' schools that we're trying to see how we can penetrate. The principal has given us an appointment already to carry out again, pardon the girl child, because you can't stop padding.
Of course.
Then then we also wish to educate the girl. The slogan goes that if you educate a girl child, educate your nation. So when you educate more and make them know that direction and know how to build their self-confidence, self-esteem, you are definitely building up a nation, because when you train them well, they will go back and train the family. So it's my focus to ensure that we're not just parting the girl child, we're educating them on how well they can be useful when they're on holidays, how well they can also manage what it means to be a woman in the kitchen, taking care of themselves and taking care of the family. In that aspect, we hope to carry out some symposiums, some lectures on the girls' school, like Regina Patches, for instance, where we could meet with the girls, get them to be part of giving. Because giving doesn't just mean money. You give your time, you give your talent. So when you get them in a club and in an umbrella, they cannot know that, oh, in the process of serving to save life, they can make sure that every little bin around the school is picked and put in the dustbin. And when they do that, they are preparing themselves to keeping the environment clean and also keeping their home clean.
All right, very good. I'll just give you 2 minutes, actually, to tell us, or give us a rundown of the things you are going to be doing before I let you off the hook.
Okay. Since we are going to be doing this Rotary year so much, we wish and pray to achieve all of them before 30th of June 2022. Okay. We're starting with the public image. Okay. We want to see how we can have our Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory displayed around where we meet. So when you drive past, you go into the building material shop, you go into anywhere, Rotary meets here. But they're creating awareness for bringing more people. And those who are even visiting, oh, there's a Rotary Club here. I cannot stop over and have my fellowship. You don't understand. The place is visible. That's one of the immediate projects we're going to do. Another one we want to see what we can do and achieve before our DG's visit to our club on the 8th of September is to carry out that renovation. If you remember, in our community, we had the toilet ready already, and there's a building that is not making the place too beautiful. And I'm sure I gave my words that day to the NTA that we're going to come back there and make sure that classroom is renovated and ready for usage so that we can have more students. Decentralization of students, so that the place can accommodate more students. That's another project. The third one we want to do, by the grace of God, we want to go for tree planting. We discussed with Regina, the principal of Regina Patches is ready to welcome us to around the environment. They don't have trees, they don't have greens. Yeah, so we want to see how we can input green around there. So when you're coming, a beautiful environment into the school will greet you. Okay. So many projects. Want me to go on? Okay, it's all right.
I don't want you intimidating some other people who are thinking of what to do. Well, we will take a break on this note.
Thank you.
Take a break, allow you to go. By the time we come back, you'll be seeing another face, a veteran to the call. Don't go away. The program is Rotary The Way to Be.
Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory presents the first Rotary International Interactive Radio and Television Program titled Rotary The Way to Be, now showing on the combined service of ASO Radio and Television every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Join us as we analyze the history, the ABC, and the core values of Rotary on ASO Radio 93.5 FM Abuja, ASO Television Star Times Channel 127, Free TV Channel 507, and UHF Channel 38. Rotary International. Service above self.
All right, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, the program is Rotary The Way to Be. I did mention that, as soon as we come back from that short break, we will have another guest in the studios. He's a veteran to the core. Not just a veteran on TV, he's also a veteran in this service to humanity that we have found ourselves. PDG Joshua Hassan is the District Rotary Foundation Chair. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. Before I come to you, so that before you start talking about those things, let me go back to, the DG. DG, like I see you did mention that there's so much. I'm sure that your expectations are very high, and our expectations are higher, So let us into some of the things that people should expect, to see. The visible difference that we'll see, because we know Rotary is a continuum, but we want to see visible difference. What should we be looking out for?
Well, they always say that it is what you see that you always remember. And one of the things that we have set out to do is improve on our public image.
Okay.
Rotary has been known to be winking in the dark before. We do a lot of projects, we intervene in a lot of communities, and people are not seeing the effect of what we are doing. So we have started in a new dimension, in the sense that we will be so much pronounced. Like your club president rightly said, there will be visibility around whatever meeting venues that we find ourselves, so that people can know that there's a Rotary meeting around this location. We're also encouraging all clubs in our district to promote all their activities in the social media, to also use the TVs, the radio stations, the print media at every point in time. Yeah. So we started this Rotary year with a media chat. It was all around the news. They were told about what we had, the plans that we had, and we will be having a series of quarterly media chats at every point in time, detailing what progress that we have achieved, where we are left to be done, and what we are going to do. And it's going to cut across all the states in which our district covers. Then another visible thing is that we'll be doing projects that are visibly, touching lives. Okay. We are trying to equip a cancer center, with diagnostic equipment. With this, everybody that goes to that facility will know that, yes, it is Rotary that provided this diagnostic equipment, that is helping me, that I'm not paying heavily to have this test, and even start the treatments, as the case might be. So these are some of the things that will be visible for people to see that, yes, this is a Rotary that is carrying out this project.
All right. PDG Joshua Hassan, I am not surprised that you are the District Rotary Foundation Chair. Actually, behind you, we call you PDG Foundation, because you have almost turned everybody into a giver. Whether you like it or not, you just must give. Tell us, why are you passionate about this concept of giving?
Well, the passion about the concept of giving comes from when you come from the background of being an orphan and a retiree, and you don't have enough.
Okay.
Then you really know that somebody else needs it.
That's true.
And no matter how little you have, somebody has nothing.
Okay.
And then when you talk of the fact that you are helping in your own little way in the big movement, the little you put in, a $10 that you donate, you'll be surprised how much of vaccines you can produce, how many exercise books it will help, how many boreholes that it will help to sustain, and in even a common environment and all that. So the passion here is that there is so much to do, and everybody is waiting for somebody else to do it, or waiting for government. I used to crack a live joke on the house I was staying in Yola, and it was leaking. And they convinced me that I should report to Ministry of Works to repair it. And I said, but I'm the one suffering here. Why should I go to Ministry of Works? They say, the Ministry of Works. I said, what? And I said, well, because it's government. And they say, why should you go and use NTA money to do that? It's the Ministry of Works. I said, I'm the one suffering.
Yes.
So I had to go and make sure that I get it. And also, we are the ones suffering, and we're here looking for somebody. And some people are suffering ignorant, they don't know what they need. And therefore, like the president was saying, that you have resources, which includes their talent, even going to give our information to people help. So a passion about giving is very, very, especially in Rotary that we have the highest rating of accountability and integrity in the disbursement of the funds and using it for projects, humanitarian projects worldwide.
Okay.
We will have one of the highest rating in the world.
Okay.
That having checked it, they know that. So when we invite friends and well-wishers to contribute to the foundation, you should rest assured that that money is going to be used. You have access to check it, and you will be informed. If you bring money to award somebody a scholarship on peace, you will have the name of that scholar who will relate to you if you want to know. And therefore, there are checks and balances. So giving is good, and because you can see it in action.
All right. I like that word. When you say, you're giving because you know that at least the money will be judiciously used. Now, is it possible, for me now to apply to the foundation since I have political ambition in 2023? Is it possible to apply? Because it's actually humanitarian service to me.
Okay. So you are disqualified on 2 grounds.
Okay.
The first ground that you are a Rotarian, so you are disqualified.
I can't even apply.
The second ground is that it's credibility and integrity.
Okay.
You are on air and advertising yourself for 2023. That is not allowed.
Yes.
So if you are a Rotarian,
yes,
you give to help others.
Okay.
If you are a Rotarian, you are the one doing the project. You are not the project yourself.
Okay.
So you don't come begging the Rotary. So for the scholarship in Masters of Business, every Rotarian family member is not qualified.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you can't apply?
You can't. If you apply, we shan't give you.
All right.
If you are looking for borehole in your village, you don't go and put it in front of your house. If we know, we shall stop it as a Rotarian. It should go to the community, to the people that need it. And in Rotary, no matter how low you think you are, somebody needs you. No matter how high you are, that money is useless because when you die, you will leave it behind. Use it to help others. And the best thing in Rotary is that nobody is ever tired of receiving blessings or receiving a thank you. And the little you do or the much you do, somebody that doesn't even know your existence say, God, thank you for the people who made this possible. It's more benefiting. So although we are talking of public image and this, in Rotary you don't go about beating your chest and like saying that I did this, and all that. All right. You just go quietly, and it is the community that goes about pressing Rotary. They don't even know who the Rotarian is. Yeah. Sometimes we wear this budget, they will recognize, it is your people that give us this water. We have not seen them for a long time.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. At least what it means is that let me just remain a journalist so that I forget about this my ambition. Because since I actually thought that since you are my elder brother, I can actually use the back door to collect some cash.
That's a very good question. Coming from Kogi, if you want my personal distance, keep the money and help the poor who will bless you. Now I'm going to make noise, and then when we give you the mandate, you will come out and telling us plenty stories.
All right, I'm not going anywhere. Let me just remain a journalist and
a Rotarian
and sit down so that I can ask questions. That's okay. I was actually playing the devil's advocate. All right, my DG, let me come back to you.
The devil.
My DG, let me come back to you. Because I like the fact that public image is going to get a place of prominence, because like you said, we're actually winking in the dark. You wink in the dark, nobody sees you. You smile in the dark, nobody sees you. We're now going to be more visible. You talked about districting, and I want us to elaborate more on that.
Okay, when we're talking about redistricting, we can liken it to a situation where there is an agitation for state creation.
Okay, good.
Now, and why do we say redistricting? For administrative purposes, for alignment purposes. In Nigeria, we started with one district, and the district governor had to go around the whole of Nigeria. It wasn't an easy thing. We broke into 2. From 2, we broke into 3. From 3, we are now 4 districts in Nigeria. So we believe that Nigeria is big. We have over 200 million people in Nigeria. we have, close to 30% of that population as businessmen and professionals, and the landmass is so large. So we believe that in our own district, which covers 23 states, we can still redistrict and realign ourselves in such a way that we can break into 2 or break into 3. So by so doing, you are bringing service closer to the community. You are creating more advantage for people to become Rotarians. We are bringing more clubs to areas that we can't even reach before. For instance, it's going to be difficult for somebody in Abuja to go and start up a club in Sokoto because you have to be mentoring them every now and then. But if you have a club in Kebbi, we have a club in Kano that is closer to them, to mentor them, it will help us in that direction. So redistricting is just about realignment to make the administration of the clubs in that location, easy for the district governor and even for the Rotarians themselves. So for any district, you need a minimum of 60 clubs in that location. So we need to build up clubs to be able to meet up those criteria so that we can now have a redistricting of our districts.
All right, one area that I know we've had difficulty penetrating is actually northern Nigeria. And what strategies have you put in place to ensure that we get to up north?
Well, there are so many strategies that have been placed. That is identifying yourself and also creating unique clubs. Rotary has allowed us to have, clubs, that suits whatever environment we find ourselves. We have the satellite club model. We have the cost-based club model. We have, people that have the same identity that they want to belong together in the same club. So we are doing that. You can see me clad, in northern attire, so that they can identify with us that, yes, we are doing good. And we have been able to have a lot of people, from the north, joining Rotary. Recently we had the governor of Kano State, that's openly told them that yes, he wants to be a Rotarian, and even donated to the Rotary Foundation. We have the in Bauchi State, we have a new club that has come up. In Kebbi, we are working on it. We'll soon get a club. In Taraba, even just yesterday, the wife of the governor of Taraba State identified with the Rotary Club and, is working with the Rotary Club. And clubs in that state has increased from 1 to 3, to 4 right now. And, the more we're able to increase our presence, the indigenous people are joining Rotary, the expansion will definitely reach the northern states that we are expecting.
Okay, let me get back to PD Joshua Hassan. There's this general misconception. I'm happy that, you are from up north there. There's this general misconception, that Rotary is actually a religious organization. Can we use this medium to, put the record straight?
Well, people who do this clamoring of religion and giving everything religion, they come from different camps. Take, for example, even dressing. If I wear a flowing Baban Rega now and wear a cap, and my name is J. Hassan, it's taken for granted that I'm a Muslim.
Oh, yes.
Now, if I wear a suit and a tie, I'm an Alhaji Hassan, and I go to somewhere, the first thing they say, this young kudu, or something. So it goes like, for example, you use a gavel in the judiciary. Does that make the judiciary Muslims?
No.
Does it make them Christians?
No.
The same thing, we use the gavel to call a meeting to order. And somebody comes in there and say, oh, these people are Christian. We sing. And I know they sing in every religion and every tribe. It's a way of the portraying. And then you have to copy the tune for some. Even Davido and Co. You copy their song. That doesn't make you a Davido and all that. So these are the little things you have. Our constitution of this country and all that, and our rules and financial regulations and co came from the British. Does that make Nigeria British? Does it make Nigeria a Christian country? No. And so the upbringing of Rotary with the 4 business people that came together, all right, They were looking for fun. They were looking for fellowship. They were looking for opportunity to do something to help. And the first thing was the railway station that had no toilet. They went there and built it. That toilet you use, does it have any religious connotation?
Certainly not.
The water you give to the people, does it have? But the people who really give you give a dog a bad name in order to hang it. So, and that is it. And then even the person that brings it, the first person, if I go somewhere now to start a Rotary Club in one village in Sokoto State or Port, the first thing they will look at you, they say, what is this man doing here? He must have come with a hidden agenda because they say there is no free meal
anywhere. So basically what it means is that it is non-religious.
Non-religious, non-political.
If our anthem is ready, if our anthem is ready, would like to have the anthem. Well, while that one is not ready, DG, it looks as if our time, there's so much to talk about, but again, I'm sure that we'll continue this program next week because there's so much to talk about. Congratulations once more. I'm sure that everybody is watching you and they're listening to you because they're listening to us on radio and TV. One last word before we leave. What are you telling people who are watching us from all over the world, because they're watching us on Facebook, they're watching us on all social media platforms, and of course radio, and they're listening to us on radio?
Well, where there's nothing, Rotary brings something. Where there's tears, Rotary brings smiles. Where there's pain, Rotary brings relief. When there's illiteracy, Rotary brings education. We are just ordinary men and women united in the ideal of service, doing extraordinary things. And we are inviting you, if you are not part of this family, that create fun, that create friendship, that serve others above themselves, I invite you today to please join us so that we can continue to do the good that we are known to do all over the world. We are poised to serve, to change lives.
Thank you very much, DG. It's on that note that we'll play the last clip, which is the handover ceremony of the Rotary Club of Abuja, Capital Territory.
There is something Genji must do. She must take over now. She must take over now. She must take over now. There is something Genji must do. She's a president.